Surprise, surprise. We're back, baby. Surprise. Are you surprised? Hey,
You're out of control, man.
that lives rent
Y'all,
free in my head.
that thing can't. It won't let you go. You put you.
I got a
You want to
stronghold. It
introduce?
got a strong, yeah, I did. It got a
It's so
stronghold on
much.
me.
Y'all, welcome back. We are back
Welcome back.
in the
Welcome
flesh,
back.
live and
Welcome
in
back.
charge. Y'all, this is. I don't even
Yay.
know what episode we're on. I think it's 50. I ain't double check. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. I think we
Ooh.
on 50 though. Something
It's
like
up
that.
there. It's in that range.
Something like that. Don't
Good
listen
for
to
us.
me podcast. I'm one of your
Yay.
hosts, Lo.
And I'm Al. What's happening? I saw a light back there, and I'm like, oh, is somebody in my
Somebody what?
backyard? I just saw a light, and I was like, what is that? Is that somebody in my backyard? But I got kids here, so it's the holidays. It's they on break, so it just
Oh.
caught me off guard. I was like,
Oh, okay. You got there's more people at the house?
nah, just the
Oh, okay.
kids.
Oh, okay. The kids home for the holidays.
Yeah.
Um, well, y'all, we're blood sisters, raised together from Atlanta, and we're just gonna chop it up with y'all. You saw the title. Now, how Coretta get in it?
I
That's what I need to
mean,
know.
I mean, so
First
much to
things
talk
first.
about.
And that being said, we're gonna start it off right, sis.
Oh
What's
yeah.
in your cup?
Oh, okay. So I finished off the little smidget of my white Merlot, and this
Okay. Yeah, go on and finish
empty
that
that out.
out. Yeah.
This is a Dave Harvey Columbia. It's a cab. It's a Cabernet.
Oh,
Now,
nice.
I have not drank this. I actually cooked with this wine. So, but it's 13.9.
Big boy. Big body bends.
So, woohoo! I gotta be up for a while because I gotta grade a ton of papers. So I guess me and the cab gonna be
Well
besties.
acquainted. Okay. That's you know what? Speaking of you cooked with that cab, I saw your TikTok with those red. Oh,
Let me tell you
it
something.
looked it so good.
It was sop the you know what up. The sauce. This was some good cooking wine.
Girl, I
Uh
saw you just did a little splash
it
with
was
your mixed
amazing.
peppers and onions. I was like,
It was
okay.
amazing. I literally said I'm gonna run that back. I gotta cook that for Mama and Lo. I gotta cook that for y'all. It was
I
so tasty.
concur.
Mm, mm,
I
mm.
concur. I think you should cook
What
it
you
for
what
me
you
right now.
what you drinking?
Oh, I am drinking. I actually had
Hey.
some pasta last night, and I bought this down to the grocery
Oh,
store. I don't know how to say it, but
okay.
it's a white wine. I just made like some shrimp Alfredo, real basic beef stuff, But no, it was delicious. It actually was very good, and it made a whole
Delicious.
lot. So I got spaghetti.
Mm.
What a
I
week.
wish I had. Wish I had some. Oh well.
Well,
Cheers.
y'all, what y'all drinking? Let us know what y'all drinking, and cheers to being back live.
Mm.
Ooh, that is really good.
Oh, that
What's the
is really
percentage on
potent.
this one? 12% on this one. So it's not bad.
I'm
It's
gonna have
really
to take this
tasty.
one
It was
slow. This is
strong.
potent. It's potent.
13.9. 13.9. Okay. Who is y'all let us know what you drinking. Hey, cuz. Welcome. Oh, it's been a
Cousin,
long
I
time.
miss you.
I know. What up, cuz? So, okay, we gotta catch up since you said there's so
Yeah.
much to talk about. What's
Yeah.
up? What we gonna have to like just the highlight reels because we do have things that we want to talk about
Right,
with
right,
y'all
right,
that's
right,
been happening
right.
in these streets, but we need to let you know what's been going on with us personally.
Yeah, what's been going on with me? I mean, of course, we just got off of the Thanksgiving holiday. That was a hoot. I don't think we haven't been live since then, so we didn't talk about, our Thanksgiving week. We were at mom's and dad's the night before with a couple of our aunties and our mom, and it was so many of us in the kitchen, just and we made
Yeah.
it work, didn't we?
Really? Yes.
I loved it,
Really worked.
every bit of it. And so it was a good time. And the family came, a lot of us. It was at least what I would say 30, 40.
At least. I would think even more than that, but at
I was
least
gonna say 50,
40.
but
I was
at
thinking
least
more than
40.
50. I gotta take this one out. It's a buzz going. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay.
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Well, I can hear you fine.
Okay.
So yeah, we had a good amount of people. The family came out and we had a good time, and it was just laughter. Oh, we played games with the cousins, and it was like a mix. It was the older cousins and the younger cousins, and it was a good time. We had a great
Yeah.
time. And after that, of course, I went back to work. Work has been work. But this past weekend, I finally decided to decorate. Um,
Okay, for the holidays.
yeah, decorate my
Did you put
home.
your tree up?
I did put my tree up. I put my
Nice.
tree up.
Do you have a artificial tree or you
I
get a real tree?
do. So
Okay.
this is the third year that I've gotten that I've had my artificial tree, because
Okay.
I used to always get live trees because that's what we grew up on, but then it just
Yeah.
became too much of a
A
hassle.
hassle, right?
So
Yeah.
artificial it is. And I didn't do too much decorating. I decorated my table. I decorated my foyer. I put my two black Santa Clauses outside,
Nice.
and that's about it. I didn't go all out like I usually do. I think I felt like I wasn't technically. I feel like I'm not in the Christmas spirit just yet. I'm
Yeah.
getting there. Like I'm listening to music to get me there. But I was also
Mm-hmm.
decorating with a 3-year-old, and
Oh,
it was a challenge. Who
I
Jesus?
bet.
He
I
had his
bet it was.
cars lined up on the table. I was trying to decorate you, and he will have a long line of cars. Just and I'm like, well, can you move your car so I can finish here?
Ah,
So, needless to
oh
say,
my
I still have a
baby.
few things to do because but I'm getting there. So, slowly but surely. And then today I went and picked up my little baby love. So I got here at 5:45 and took an hour nap.
Nice.
And I usually don't do that. I had so much to do. I needed to clean the kitchen. I needed to clean the living room. I was like, you know what? I'm about to take a nap.
Period.
I just took a nap because that was a 3.5 hours drive there and a 3.5 hour drive back.
That's a full
So,
shift.
oh, it was a full shift. So yeah, but I got to listen to some good music. I got to listen to that Brandy album. She is
Top
redonkulous.
tier. Oh, she's just unreal. Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Get on that if y'all haven't listened to that Brandy
Yeah.
Christmas album.
Yeah.
Woo.
Crazy. But tell me what's been going on with you, sis.
Man, a lot. So, yep, we did have a good time for Thanksgiving. I stayed at my parents pretty much the whole week and helped with like some DIY
Oh
projects and
yeah, it was so cute.
they were happy about it, which made me happy. So I'm like, all right, job mission accomplished. It was good. It turned out good. Everything, all the food was good. I made Nisa made greens. What else
Yeah.
did you just made the greens
Yeah.
for the
I just made
family?
greens. That's all I made in the
You
house.
got
Yeah.
you got yeah, you went off scotch
I
free
got it
without
easy.
making the macaroni.
Yeah.
For the
Got it
greens, they
easy.
always busting, so that was great. She made the greens. I made sweet potato pie for the first
Yeah, you
time,
did. It
and
was
they liked it.
good.
My mom was telling me later, like she really liked it. The old man said he liked it too. And I made, I'll be on
Ooh,
baking duty. I made the red velvet cheesecake, which was
good God.
a hit.
That
Everybody
just
liked it. Look who's in the chat.
well, Auntie
Hi.
Dawn. Hello there,
Hello and
darling.
welcome.
Welcome. Now we
So
got to be
happy
on
to
our best
have you.
behavior.
I
We
know.
ain't gonna cut up. We not
Not
gonna
too
cut up.
bad. We
No,
gonna
I'm
make you
kidding.
proud. No.
We know you. We know you good. You good.
Yeah. You know. But then I actually hosted Friendsgiving at my house,
Yes.
and I had a seafood boil that the Sunday after
Yep.
Thanksgiving, and Nisa came over, our sis buddy came. It was a really good turn. I sent it to the usual suspects, and some folks that I was just like, hey, let's just come over, have a good time. We chilling. It's not
Right.
gonna be Thanksgiving food. It's just a little seafood boil.
It was
That was my
busting.
first time doing the seafood boil. I'm up on the step stool over the pot. It was a team effort. Everybody loved that sauce that you and sis made.
Oh, we
It
kept
was a
going back and
good.
forth with that sauce. It was good.
It was
Everything
fun. We
was.
played more games,
Yeah.
and everybody stayed for a while. It was nice. Everybody had their fill of food, fun,
Yeah.
and games. We really had a good old time.
It was
And I got some
perfect.
great news, y'all. I want to share it with the world.
Share it,
I
baby.
got a new job, y'all. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's a job that I had applied for a couple of times, didn't get, and this time I got it.
A
I'm so
promotion.
excited.
Ah, ah, ah. We in the money. We in the money.
Yay! So
So
I'm really
happy.
excited about that. I'm still with the same
Yeah.
company, still in the same industry. And I can't wait. I can't wait to tell you guys more deets on that. But yeah,
So
that's
awesome.
really that's what's been up. I mean,
Big
I can't
things
really,
popping.
it's a lot of other things that went down. We went to visit
Oh
our
yeah, y'all went to
brother
Brother
in
B, Brother R.
Portland.
Yeah.
Everybody, we had a really good time. We played more games, child. Brother B bought his book bag of games, and we was playing all the games. Do you?
That's
Okay, sidebar. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I
what
had
is it?
barbecue
Oh,
for
that sounds
lunch. It was
good.
smoked wings. I'm not a really big barbecue person, but I was like, I didn't feel
I
like
love me some
driving.
good barbecue.
I'm
I
not big on
love me some good.
barbecue.
Give me a good old barbecue rib, girl.
I'm not huge on barbecue. Maybe
Mm.
that takes away some of my southern points, but I did get those smoked wings today and mashed potatoes. I love my
Oh,
mashed
no, that
potatoes.
sounds good.
Oh,
That's
and he said, "Do tell, do tell." I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna text you on the side. I'm gonna text you on the side.
yes. Oh yeah, you gotta text
I
Yvonne and
do.
let
I
her
gotta
know.
let you know.
You
But yeah, so um
were talking about games.
we
You were
went
talking
to
about.
yeah, we played games. Oh, Exploding Kittens. You remember that game,
Oh shoot, we
brother,
haven't
put us
played that in
on?
so long.
I had
Y'all played it?
completely we played it, and our sister-in-law, she was having a blast. She played it.
Was
We all
she?
played it together. I think was mom in on the game? No, no, no. Her and the old man played the other game, the just one, the word game.
Oh, that's a good one.
But yeah, we had a good time. We had a really good time. The weather
That's
wasn't like
good.
it wasn't like sunny, Portland. It was rainy and a little chilly, but it was their house is so cozy and comfortable, child. We just really stayed at the house the whole
Oh,
time.
nice.
Mhm. It was
I
a good
just
time.
heard you when you said raining. I saw this meme. I actually have it up right now. It says, "I turned into the rain messing with my knee adult." That's me. That's me.
Okay,
That is
that
me.
rain and that cold air.
Come on now.
Hmm.
Woo!
It's messing
Something
with my
ain't
knee.
right.
Oh, I put up my tree. This
Look at
this
your
is really
tree. It's so
the extent that
pretty.
I haven't even decorated it yet, but yeah, it's
It
artificial
looks
too.
pretty. It has lights on it and everything. It looks like
It's one of
it's
those
full.
pre-lit. Hmm.
It's in its full blossomed
Yeah,
mode. It's
it's
pretty.
settled. I'm gonna decorate it this weekend, hopefully, and
Really? Okay.
yeah, and maybe I'll throw some other decor. I have like little trinkets. I don't have like big, decorations. I got a little snowman here, a
Yeah.
little globe there, a little nutcracker there.
Yeah.
Just. But I'm a
Little
I'm
something
gonna
here and
throw some
there.
lights up on the door or something. Anyway,
This is interesting. I was really good. I think that's another reason why I kind of wasn't. I just kind of toned it down on the decorations this year because literally every year I go and buy new decorations. It's bad.
every
So
year. Well,
every
let me
single
get some
year
of
I
yours
have a
then.
different. That's why I was saying that to say I have so many decorations because I get in my head that, oh, I need to change the color scheme for this year.
Mm,
And so then you go to Hobby Lobby and you go to Big Lots and everybody got everything on sale.
yeah, yeah,
And then you just
naturally.
get carried away. But this year I was like, I refuse to go to the store. I refuse to go out on Black Friday, and then ended up going online and buying a whole bunch of stuff. It came this week, and I was like, well, why did I buy all this stuff? I mean, just no rhyme or reason, just all kind of stuff I bought, and I was just
Random
like,
stuff.
I got so many boxes in the house, and they're all for me. They're all for me. No Christmas presents. They're all for me, guys. I have a problem. I need to start Christmas shopping.
Yeah, we gotta do that Secret Santa like quick before
Yeah.
okay, no
Because
secret,
we'll be
no
done
secret.
exactly.
Okay.
What
But
are we
all
talking
right.
about today, sis? What are we talking
First
about?
thing first, y'all. I didn't really look into this story, but allegedly, apparently, congratulations are in order to our favorite couple from the 2000s, Ashanti and Nelly. Can you
That is
believe it?
exciting. I'm
So
really when they
exciting.
I heard that it was reported by a source that like really knows their stuff. I don't think that Ashanti and Nelly have come out and said it, but I do remember around his birthday after he bought or she brought him that old school car.
Mm.
It was a snippet of a post going around where somebody famous was telling Nelly, you need to get her pregnant. And Nelly said, he responded and said, on it, like with the like, I'm on it, dude. And so that's what made me believe it. Like,
So cute.
this is happening. Yay!
Isn't this like such the cutest, sweetest story of them
Yeah,
like
I love it.
being together all those years
Yeah.
back, all those years ago, and now they're just back on the
A second
scene.
chance. A
Oh
second
my
chance.
gosh.
I
It's
love it.
crazy. Was Nelly married?
I don't know.
He was with that one woman for a
He was
really
with
long
her really
time.
long time. I don't know if they were married, but I do know that he has grown kids. So this is gonna be perfect for them. Like they basically will be able to like really enjoy the
Yes,
whole
it's
process if this
cute.
is, allegedly. But I feel like it will come out that it's true. I think it's true, and I hope it is because
I do
that's amazing.
too. That is so
Yeah.
sweet. I mean, Ashanti is so like
Oh,
her.
yeah.
She's so beautiful, but you know how sometimes there's a lot of beautiful people in Hollywood, but their person you don't get to see their
Mhm.
personality all the time, or maybe their personality doesn't match how.
Right.
But she just seems so bubbly and bright. She's
Yeah.
always
All the
laughing
time.
and
Right.
smiling, and she just seems like she doesn't take herself too seriously. She's just having
Right.
a good time. And she
Yeah.
just seems like a really good person.
That's
Everybody
amazing.
deserves love and a
And
fairy tale
happiness.
ending. So it seems like
Love and happiness.
mm,
Hey.
you better hit your notes, sis.
I
Mm.
like to hit a good note now.
Okay, little Baptist note. That was a little Baptist.
That was
That little Baptist note that you
well,
just hit. Just
that's where it all started, baby. That's where it all started.
in the choir. I used to sing tenor in the church choir. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Flute album, y'all. The
Let's
love
talk
of my
about it.
life, Andre 3000. Y'all, I'm gonna stick beside him, and y'all better stick beside him too, and get your shimmy on to that flute. Just pour you a little something, and just turn it on, and clean up the house. Unclog your little dirty, stinking trash chute down to the kitchen while you got the flute on, because everybody hates that task. But when you got the flute going and the wine in your cup,
Anything's
you don't even
possible.
care. You don't even be
Anything's
caring.
possible.
Okay, thank you.
Listen, let me tell you something. I actually, no lie, I listened to that album on repeat at work. And you know why? Because it's the perfect just, oh, you have a white tree
Oh,
and
that's
added
gorgeous.
gold.
That
A
sounds like
white tree.
rich. Yes. That sounds
Now,
luxurious.
now that you're gonna have to take a picture of because I know that's nice. A white.
Oh
Now
yeah.
I ain't never thought of that. A white
Gold and white.
tree. You know what to
We
set
don't
it
stand
on
a
top.
chance.
You know what to set it off. I've been
What?
trying to do this for years, but it's just too expensive. If Aunt Yvonne get um, wrapping paper that's just gold and wrap all your presents in gold.
That
Now that
too
is
far. That's gonna be
I
too
know
much.
that might be too
We
far.
can't.
That might be too
We
far.
won't be able
That
to
might be
take
too
it.
far.
We won't be
Yeah,
able to
yeah, yeah.
take it.
You're
No one
right.
else will stand a chance. At least give someone else a chance. That's all I'm saying.
That sounds pretty though. That sounds
That
really
does
pretty.
sound pretty. Sorry to cut you
Ooh.
off, sister. What were you
No. What I was saying was
you
it's a really I listen to it on repeat at work because one of the things sometimes when you're working when you're in your groove and I'm at the computer majority of my day and there are times when I have to mute either if I'm listening to like I be listening to everything. I be listening to podcasts, I be listening to sermons, I be listening to music,
Yeah.
I be listening to my audible books. And there are some times where because of what I'm focused on and what I'm doing, I have to pause it and really
Yeah.
just stay focused.
Mhm.
But this is there's no words, there's nothing to distract. It's like it literally just flows. So I was able to just play, I just can just play it through my workday and it's
Yeah.
really calming. I feel like at one point I was like, man, I need to go into meditation. Like, let me practice my breathing because it's just whew, I like it. I
Nice.
don't care what nobody say. I like it.
Okay, and that's just that on that. Well, that was just a little sidebar for y'all, but yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Ashanti and
yeah.
Nelly, congratulations to y'all, man. That's beautiful. I hope I hope the
Black
baby
love.
is happy, healthy, and the
Yes.
pregnancy is just everything that she
Healthy
wants
pregnancy.
it to be.
Black
Yeah,
love. Now,
Black love.
speaking of,
Speaking of, go ahead, sis.
no, go ahead.
No, you go, please.
Speaking of
Woo,
black love,
Coretta, Coretta. How you get in it is what I need to know.
did Coretta get involved?
Sister
Sis,
Cannon.
do tell the details because I know you've probably seen more. I've just listened to like some things from podcasts, but tell us the
Girl,
deets. Give us the
I
deets.
wish
Give
I
us the
had all the deets,
backstory, background.
but this is one curious case, folks. I have read like
Ooh,
5 articles on this. I wish I could recall the one article that I think is it was the most like
mm,
informative. It has so much information.
really?
What's it on? I don't know, y'all. I can't find it. But yeah, it's on. I don't know what this website is. Child JVH. No. That was a side. That was a side. ABC News. ABC News had a
Oh,
really thorough.
ABC.
I don't even think I finished reading that article. It was a long one. It
Mm,
was a lot of stuff. But we're talking Jonathan Majors, and his ex girlfriend. Her name is Grace. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. And I guess his current girlfriend, allegedly Meagan Good, who's been supporting him, he's on trial, as you all know, for allegedly physically assaulting his ex-girlfriend. Now, this may not be an important detail to everyone,
physically
but
and mentally, I think that it's supposed to be. Yeah.
I could see that. Okay. This may not be a key detail to everybody, but I think it's important to note that Jonathan Majors is black, his ex-girlfriend Grace is white. And they were this is what when I was reading, I was like, okay, this isn't it's not what I thought it was initially. So they were in a
Okay.
2-year relationship at this point. It wasn't,
Hmm.
just a quick thing. They met on the set when he
Yeah,
was
Ant Man or.
Ant-Man. Yeah,
Hmm.
she was like a movement producer or something. She's a dancer, and I guess she was, you know, um oh, we lost you there for a sec, sis. You there?
No, I'm there. I'm here. I'm here. I don't know what
Okay.
happened.
Me either. Me either. We yeah, so they met on the set. Apparently, the from the article that I read, allegedly, he came up to her behind the camera and asked her, like, what do you do? What are you doing here? She told him, I'm a whatever movement producer. I don't know the official title. I'm a dancer. He allegedly had his stylist slip Grace his phone number, and then they met up for a date. And apparently, allegedly, from what she said, their relationship grew quickly
Fairly
from
quickly.
there, and they
Right.
spent pretty much every day together. They lived
Hmm.
together by the
Hmm.
time this alleged physical assault happened. And they he she alleged that he proclaimed his love for her very early on in the relationship. So, cut to March of this year. Apparently, they were leaving a dinner in New York, and they were in a hired car, SUV service or whatever. And the story that how she recounts is she was laying on his shoulder. They were having a conversation while he was scrolling through his phone. A text message came through his phone that said, "Wish I was kissing you tonight," or something along those lines, from someone named
You kidding
Cleopatra.
me?
It's from someone named Cleopatra in
Cleopatra.
it's Cleopatra
Well, that
coming
don't
at ya.
sound like no
What y'all know about
Wahite.
that? You got to listen with your eyes and your ears, okay, to this story. All right. Correct. That don't sound like no YT woman. Okay. So from there, she says that she said, she's like freaking out, like, what the heck? Who is this saying, "Wish I was kissing you tonight"? And she says that
Shit.
she grabbed his phone and turned like to like read. She wanted to read the rest of their messages. She alleges basically then that he forcibly, is that the right word,
Mhm.
took the phone back by like bending her arm back or something.
He wanted
And
to see what was on that phone, baby.
she she's
Girl.
she alleged like feeling some hard something on her head. Then the car, she alleged that the car was pulled over. She got out the car or something, and she says her lawyer says that he picked her up and threw her back in the car like a football. Don't, Nisa. No, we're not gonna laugh at that. Okay, that is what is alleged. Now, on the flip side, his attorneys say she was actually the one that got physical with him,
I
and
thought you
he
were trying
left.
to say she's actually the one that threw him in the car. I was about to say this story cannot get any better.
Nisa,
Wait a minute. That took a turn. She threw
you've
him
lost your
like a
marbles.
football. Okay. I'm out. Somebody lying. I'm done.
I'm gonna
Okay.
turn the fan on now.
Oh, Jesus, I'm
You're
listening.
out of it. You're out of
I'm
control.
listening.
Okay. So apparently his Jonathan Major's attorneys allege that she's the one that got physical and he's the one that left the scene bloodied and battered and a hey, they said she was scratching, clawing, and everything.
Oh God.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of crazy things going on with this trial from the articles that I've read, but I just have so many complicated thoughts about this. But
It's
that's
complicated.
essentially all that I read. I will say this too. She has apparently been on the giving her testimony on the stand for the last 3 days. So
Uh-huh.
today, Wednesday, and Tuesday, Grace, the ex-girlfriend of Jonathan Majors, has been giving her testimony.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Bloody, oh wow."
Exactly. That's what I
I'm
said.
sorry.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. But so she's been giving her testimony the last 3 days. Apparently
Mm-hmm.
today things got really, they've shown video evidence, they've had videos come
Hmm.
into play, zoomed in. She allegedly, after this incident occurred, she went to a nightclub. They have footage of her in the nightclub, and you
Mhm.
know, uh, so on and so forth. She was crying on the stand when they allegedly showed some footage of him throwing her into the car like a football.
Oh
And
wait,
when
they
they
caught that on tape?
apparently they have some surveillance. I
What?
don't know if it's like grainy or what, but apparently there is some surveillance of that happening. And then they asked her. Apparently, Major's attorneys asked her about a ex boyfriend of hers from high school who committed suicide. It seems like it's getting really crazy up in that courtroom. Her
They
family's
just
there.
throwing jabs at this point, huh?
Yeah, her family's been there in the court. Meagan Good has been there every single
Oh
day. Apparently,
Jesus.
Jonathan Majors has been coming with his cup and his
And it's
Bible.
Bible. I heard that.
What's your thoughts, sis? I just wanted to try to give. Hopefully, that was a decent enough. Oh, Auntie said car services have cameras now as well. So maybe they, at this point, the last article that I read said that
Makes sense.
they haven't had any um images or video recordings come out from what happened in the car. They haven't released anything. Now maybe that'll come out later.
Yeah,
Who
they might be
knows?
trying to hold on to that, but that
Yeah,
makes total
could be
sense
a
from
trump card.
to protect,
It does. The
you know,
drivers and the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
companies.
yeah.
But
That
what's
makes
your
total
thoughts
sense.
on what I could piece together of this situation?
So to continue from that story, this young lady, young woman, Grace, went to the nightclub, came back home drunk, and apparently they have footage or video or recordings or something of him basically going off on her. And when she came back home from the club, inebriated, and told her that he needed her to act like Michelle Obama and
That
Coretta
was
Scott
a different. That wasn't the
King.
same night as they
Okay, this
were
was a
arguing.
different
This is
night.
just a random occasion. I think they said in like July of 2020, just some random occasion. Girl, I forgot. Yes,
Okay,
please.
well, the way they reported it on the
Let me read it.
podcast I was watching was they were saying that she had came home drunk. I don't know from what, but ladies' night out or something. That's what I don't know. Allegedly, she had came
Oh,
home
I
drunk,
see. Okay.
and there was video footage of him telling her, he was mad because she came home drunk, and he was telling her that he needed a woman to act like Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King. And so that conversation was, well, if you want her to act like a black woman, sir.
Yeah. And they
But
said something like he also said like I'm an important man. I'm doing important things. I need
I
a
need,
woman that's equally as important. The woman who's supporting me. What do
yeah.
you
Um,
what do you think?
and also, I don't know to what extent, but apparently he was telling her what she would need to do and how she needed to treat his dog or something along those lines.
Interesting.
It was a lot of just crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Now, I then okay, on top of that, apparently throughout this whole, well, her testimony, she was just saying that how he was verbally abusive, and he would become very jealous of her, hanging
Mm.
out. Yes, and he would become very jealous of her, going out and hanging out. He never wanted her to, go out and be with her friends. He was controlling. There was one major point that made me think, ooh, Meagan, blink two times. I don't listen. You can't be proven guilty. I mean, you're guilty until you're proven otherwise in the court of law. So I can't speak on whether or not these allegations are true or not.
We just giving
um,
our 2 cents is all.
but don't listen to me. Okay, that's the title of the show. Don't listen to me.
Mhm.
I I feel like there might be some truth in the matter. I mean, it
You
sounds.
do. Okay.
I do. I think it might be some listening to some of the things that she, and I don't know, or it could be I could play devil's advocate. Could she be chasing, looking for fame? I don't know one way or another, but I do think with the whole, you need to be more like Coretta Scott King. I don't know if he meant it in terms of you need to be more like a black woman, or you need to be more like a powerful figure that is like moving a certain kind of way. But regardless of the fact, you knew what type of person she was. I'm assuming this wasn't just no.
2 year relationship. Yeah.
Right. I thought that this was a quick relationship, but then when I heard that it had went on for a couple of years, I'm like, well, at some point you had to know who she was. And so if you feel like you're, a powerful person, a powerful figure, and you need somebody that kind of in your, I guess the way you feel, on your level, then maybe you need to, disassociate yourself. And I hate that they had to do it so publicly and messy, and it's gotten him to this point when I think this is a lesson though. Know when to get out. If
Yeah,
you just got out when you needed to, then maybe all of this wouldn't have transpired. Um, I don't know. What's your thoughts?
it's really wild, man. I really do feel like multiple ways about this. To me, I'm not even gonna trip and pretend the race has a lot to do with what complicates her being white and him being black has a lot to do with
Yeah.
why it's a little bit more complicated for me,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. And then on top of that, him immediately getting a
Getting,
black woman who is like almost like one of our sweethearts, the black
yeah.
community sweethearts, Megan Good. I mean, we
Uh
love
huh.
Megan Good, especially after
Yeah.
she got divorced, and we were all
And
like,
she just
"Oh,
got divorced not too long ago. Yeah.
yeah." I mean, public divorce. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it is a little weird for me that he broke up with that lady on March 2022, and then at the very first accusing like hearing, which was what, like a month later, we see him in pictures with Megan. And I'm like, you know me, call me trifling all you want to.
Don't listen to her, is
I
what she's
don't listen
saying.
to me. I am saying don't listen to me, but I do think being in a relationship is a practice. We're gonna get on a little tangent real quick. So
Mm-hmm,
the
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
longer you're single, the more difficult I think it is for you to get back in practice of being in a relationship. So
Mm.
when people hop from relationship to relationship, I don't judge. Okay. They just trying to
You
stay
said
in
all
practice.
that?
I said all that to say, but this is a little crazy to me. I mean, they're publicly out here. It is a little peculiar to me, especially because he has these extremely tarnishing accusations coming against him. I'm like, is this a publicity stunt? Is he
Yeah.
paying her to like stick beside him so that he get a little bit of from the jurors and the court of
Community.
public opinion? I don't know, child. I don't know. But
Black community.
ultimately, right. But ultimately, I definitely do think that him, it's just the him being black on the cusp of like insane fame, like
Yeah.
almost like billion-dollar Will Smith level. Like he's Kane in the Marvels. Like it was back to back to back like
Yeah.
blockbuster films
Success.
with Jonathan
Yeah.
Majors, and then boom. It's hard to like think, knowing how sometimes America can be against black people. It's hard to kind of not have that little thing in the back of your mind that's like conspiracy theorists, like, oh, they just trying to keep a black man down. You know what I'm saying? They don't want him
Yeah.
to have his masters, so they don't want him to
Yeah.
have his this. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, like why would she do this to him? How could she? But and we have on record like multiple references where white women have accused black men. I mean, hello, Emmett Till, of doing these crazy things to them and it costing them significantly
Everything.
up to
Yeah.
their lives, even. So,
Right.
it's not like it's unbelievable that somebody would do this. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like it's unbelievable that a woman would try to do this to even her partner. But then also there is that side where it's like, okay, there's video evidence. And there are men
That's
who
what
abuse
got me.
women.
Yeah.
Exactly. There are men that abuse
And just
women.
because she's a white doesn't mean that she's,
Doesn't mean she's lying and
you know
trying
what I
to tear a
mean?
black. It doesn't
Right.
automatically mean that she's just trying to ruin this black man's career. So that's why I feel like it is. I'm really interested to see how this unfolds, and I wish I could like watch the actual court hearings. I'm gonna see if I could watch them because I just want to see. Like they said that she was crying to the. Just reading it is one thing because I'm reading it and I'm
Mm-hmm.
giving it tone and
Right.
inflection on my own imagination. And that
Right.
imagination is tainted with centuries of white people trying
I
to,
know.
kill us and do all kind of
Get
crazy things to
over
black
on us.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I'm reading it with like, oh, they're saying she's crying like while she's giving her testimony, she cried so bad that she had to like even excuse
Oh
herself
yeah,
at
I
one
heard
point. And
that.
obviously I'm thinking, oh, white woman tears. Like white women love to weaponize their tears and this, that, and the third. And then it's another part where I'm like, Jonathan, it's like I'm blaming Jonathan, like, Jonathan, why you ain't just,
Why you
why
get in
would
this
you be with
position?
her
Why
in
would
the
you get in this position?
why
Why
you
would you
in this
put yourself in this
even
position?
right, even if she was the one, because this, okay, I'm staying on track. So even if she was the one that, because I could totally see a woman seeing a text message from another woman on their phone and then just spazzing out and hitting him and
Absolutely.
doing, like, that's
100%.
also very, very, very believable and
Right.
a realistic turn of
Hmm.
events. She probably ain't
Yeah.
throw him in the car like a football, but I could see her spazzing out on him if she
Right.
saw a text message from another woman, like
Hmm.
trying to be with him or, cheating or whatever. So it's just crazy, man. I don't even. I don't know. I hope him and Megan ain't doing this for
Putting on the,
publicity. And I
yeah.
really do hope that he did not hit that woman. He has always been a little left of center, in my opinion, when I see him on interviews and just the way he moves. But a lot of creatives are very quirky and just hard to
Hmm.
kind of pin down. So I didn't
Yeah.
think
And
like, oh,
awkward.
he,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Abuse on either side is disturbing. It
Yeah, it
is. It's
is.
just,
It
I don't know
is.
how it's
And
gonna shake, man.
I
I
don't
really
either.
don't know. I don't know.
I really think I really was on the whole, oh no, she's just clout chasing. But then when they started talking about how there was video footage and there was evidence and she had the recordings of him talking about her being like Coretta Scott, and I would flip just a little bit money or not.
On seeing somebody talking about, I wish I was kissing you tonight on your man phone. Yeah, I'd flip a little bit. No matter how
Uh,
rich she was.
I would flip a lot of bits.
Oh.
Okay. Quiet as it's no, not quiet, loudly. I would flip a lot of it, but it doesn't make it right. What on either side? But when
Yeah.
I started hearing that there was recordings and videos, and I was just like, "Well, wait a minute, Jonathan.
What if it was both? What if she freaked out first and he
That
was
could
like trying to
possibly
restrain
be
her and like hurt her?
100%, 100%, one
Yeah,
hundred
that's what I'm
percent."
wondering. How would they then? Because he's facing up to a year in prison, and
Oh
this is what
shoot! I didn't know that. I thought
if
this was just
he's
about money.
no. This is like this is for like criminal charges, assault. So
Oh.
yeah, no, I don't think this is a civil suit. I don't think it's a civil. I don't know. Anyway, but what do you?
Mm.
This is what I want to know. Do you think that if he is not found not guilty on all charges, and even if if they convince the jury, the judge, and even the court of public opinion that she is actually the one that may have been violent, do you think that his career will recover?
I would hope it would. I mean, it, it should if these were false allegations and they determined that this just was not what it was said to be. I would absolutely hope that he would be able to. I'm sure that right now he's probably lost so many deals,
Yeah.
so much money behind this. I mean, he's literally going through a trial. That's money in itself.
Hmm.
So I would hope that there would be some kind of even I don't know. Can you go back? Can he? I guess he could sue her like Johnny. Didn't Johnny Depp do that with his wife when she was suing?
Really?
Was it Johnny Depp? And
I don't.
she was suing. They went on trial, and she well they both why he tased, but she was suing him, and then he was suing her, and he got the money, and she didn't.
Mm,
Um, so if that's the case, then I hope that he is able to recoup something. You know what I mean? It can take time
yeah.
because there is too much visible info that takes time to disappear. Yeah.
Oh, and Don. She says yes. Johnny Depp won.
Johnny Depp won, and and the ex wife had to pay up. So I would hope
Wow.
But again,
Okay. You know what? Cause you know what? Ah.
you know why that's a touchy subject for me? Let me tell you why that's a touchy subject for me.
Oh, okay. What?
Because I really love his sister, and I feel as an
Oh
actress,
yeah,
and I
she's
feel so
great.
bad about talking about him, but I don't think he will ever recover. He gonna have to listen.
No,
Don't
I
listen to
don't
me.
think so.
A lifetime of therapy and Jesus. A
That is the most
lifetime.
odd situation. I don't even know. I can't even form words to even comment on that one. That's just too strange. I
But
can't
this
figure
is
that
the
out.
thing. That is why it's so it when you hear these things, it's just so crazy because I know for sure I was rooting for him, at the very beginning.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
And then to see it play out like it did, it's one of those things like you just never get to go
Never
no.
know. It really is interesting too. I think as a community, or maybe just the people in my community that I surround myself with, like how I do feel like the black community, we really be trying to,
Mhm.
cover each other, especially when it be on some hate crime or like if it's two races involved. Now,
Yeah.
when it's black on black, I don't know what we just do the best we can with what we got when it's black on black. But I really do feel like I don't know if this was a story about a black woman and a black man, if I would feel exactly the same way. Like I don't know. That's what makes it so like complicated. I really do think that race plays I can't lie and say like the race doesn't play a factor on me trying to
Yeah.
figure out how I feel about it, because it does.
Hmm.
Even with the
Carly.
Jussie
What about
Smollett
Carly?
thing, child.
Carly, we was all rooting for her. We was trying to help
What a
find that
year
girl.
2023 has been.
2023
It's been a ish
out
show, y'all.
here.
A
Just
complete ish
here.
show.
Carly done
But yeah,
fooled us all. I mean, so
it's crazy. But black folks, we always got a little side eye. I knew some folks who said from the beginning of the Jussie Smollett thing, they was like, that's a little fishy to me. And with the
really,
Carly thing, some folks was like, she saw a baby on the highway. Now what? Now
now
what's
that
going
was,
on?
yeah,
People were like, people be, reserving their feelings. Like,
yeah,
okay, I'm gonna just wait and see how this pans
how this
out. And that's
pans
kind of
out.
low key. That's sort of how I feel. Like, I just gotta kind of wait on this one and see how it pans out, because this is this is a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to consider. I don't know.
Ultimately, I pray
I
that
don't think his. I don't think his career will recover. That's what I meant to
you
say. I don't.
don't,
No,
even if he's found not guilty.
no. Just because maybe like Auntie said, it maybe over significant time, but I'm thinking
Yeah,
about people who are even bigger than him, like Will Smith. And Will Smith
yeah.
just smacked somebody. I mean, not that that's right. I'm not condoning it, but Will Smith is Will Smith. This man is like all the way surpassed all types of
Oh,
success, and he
still,
slapped somebody and
uh,
he's still trying to recover. Like he and that's Will Smith. Jonathan
let's
Majors
just
ain't no Will
say,
Smith.
though, his wife ain't helping him out in this sense because she done wrote a book about everything that's going on, and she done got people talking again. So
You
now
know we
it's
disagree
bringing
on
up
that.
that sore, just dab, jab, 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 jab.
I don't. His wife ain't got nothing to do with him smacking that man. He has two new, and I didn't know about one of them. I didn't even know he had
Now
two.
I did. Does he have two?
I don't know
Wow,
about
like
neither.
movies.
Neither. I know about neither.
Wow.
So yeah, he hasn't, and he's with him. So I'm like, Jonathan Majors was on the cusp
Dang, he
of
was on
getting
the
like to
cusp.
that point, but
Yeah.
and it's not like he didn't smack a black man. He allegedly
No, why he think?
was abusing a white woman. So I'm like, I don't think I think
Mm.
he could. maintain his celebrity if he's found not guilty. And I hope that he can. I hope that he will. If
I
he's found
pray
not
that
guilty
he,
and he really didn't do
yeah,
these things, I do hope that he's able to recover. I don't want to sound like I'm being pessimistic or speaking negativity on him. I do hope the best for him if he's found not
absolutely,
guilty. But I'm just
100%.
giving my honest opinion on it. If he is not, is if he is found not guilty, I just feel like there's too much damage done. There's too much
Mm, dang.
of a significant part of the world that he's probably lost out on. He probably will be able to have a successful career within his community. Like, he went to Megan
Yeah.
Good. Hey, if he
Or
make a guest star on Harlem,
maybe he could be on
maybe
Tubi.
oh,
Hey, Tubi, listen, Tubi got one of my favorite movies
they
on there
do,
right now. So
they do.
I ain't talking ish about it. I'm just saying he could, oh my God.
You got to be feeling mighty
I
low.
was about to go on a tangent. But that
Go.
like Columbus Short.
I actually thought about him.
Columbus Short, man.
It's
Every
bad.
time he is giving, and somebody put this in the perfect, literally the perfect an analogy, I guess you can say, or comparison. But he is giving, what's that guy named Orlando? Is it Orlando Brown? He is literally giving, like, it's like,
He
dude,
is,
just
or they really
shush.
do.
Zip it real
No,
good.
why? But why? I watched a movie of Columbus Short, like one of those little chick. It might have been on Tubi. I was all in. I am the. I think I'm the target demographic for these ridiculous low budget chick
What
flicks.
was it about? Was it, oh, it was a chick
It
flick.
was a dating service. Yeah, yeah, it was a chick
Okay.
flick. The girl
Y'all.
hired him. A girl sister hired him to go out with her sister. It's always the sister doing some
Oh,
mischievous stuff.
oh.
Yeah, Columbus Short. Columbus Short is giving Orlando
He
Brown, the guy from That's
is,
So Raven, that went off.
listen, Columbus Short had another movie on Tubi recently that my husband was watching, and I just so happened to be like, oh well, what is this about? And apparently he directed it and produced it. And when I tell you, I was
Oh,
like, why are
it
you
was
so
bad.
angry? He was so angry in it. I was just like, maybe you shouldn't have.
Was it a
Maybe
drama?
it was like one of those. I guess it was a drama. Yeah, it was like, he went to jail and he was a drug dealer, and he.
Nice.
It was just the weirdest. I was like, Columbus, we don't need to see this side of you because we already seen this side of you. We don't need to see. It
Yeah,
was bad. It was horrible. I was like, oh my God.
I
But
hope old Jonathan don't fall that far off.
no, he can't fall that far off because Columbus was he's talented. He really had some talent.
What do you think about Megan Good and Jonathan Majors? What do you think about? What do you make of that?
I don't like it.
At all?
No.
Why?
I mean, I do think it was a little. Listen, don't listen to me. You ask my opinion, I'm gonna tell it.
Tell
Don't
it.
listen to me.
Yeah, is.
But I don't know. I just feel like and again, don't listen to me, and I'm trying to say this the right way, but I feel like when Megan married Devon Franklin, I put her in a different. I saw her in a different light, and
I
I was
get
like,
that.
okay, you know what? You're getting older, you're growing, you're
Hmm.
evolving, and then now to see, and not to say you love who you love, you know what I mean? And again,
Hmm.
um he could totally be,
The
you
one,
know the one. He could totally be not guilty and
right?
all those things. I think maybe it's got to be hard being a celebrity living in the eyes of everyone, because
I
I don't know if I
mean,
could do it. Like,
no.
how could you do that? Like, literally stand by a man who he was just in a relationship a month ago with this woman, and the next month he got in a relationship with you, and you full-fledged in holding hands walking into court with him with his Bible in his
Oh
hand, and you just,
no,
he's mine and I'm gonna stick beside him. And
it's really
maybe you
interesting.
are gonna stick beside him, and good for her, but I don't know if, I don't know. That's the timing of it all is just like,
Yeah,
man, this is, how tough is it on her? Like, how much backlash could she possibly be getting, or has gotten, or will get? What happens if they do prove him guilty? Like, what does that mean for her? What does that look like for her? I mean, I don't know. I hate to say it, but I just feel like, at this point, is she protecting her brand?
she's destroying her brand. If
That's what
anything,
I'm
in my
saying.
opinion,
She's not
I'm like,
protecting her.
she must.
Yeah,
I would
she
hate to
in
think
love.
this is like a publicity thing. She has to really like this man. Like they must
Has
really
to.
go together for real,
Oh yeah,
which is
my
crazy
man,
to
my
me.
man, my
Like,
man, my man.
okay,
Okay.
they go together real bad, which is it is kind of shocking to me. I mean, I'm all here for a woman that dates younger, but it's so many things that are really interesting. He's 34, she's 42,
I did not know
43.
that. I did not know that he was
There
younger.
is a significant age gap there. The white woman that he was dating was 30. I'm like, okay, so
I
I
didn't know
don't
all this.
know. Girl, I told you, you got to listen with your
You
eyes and
do.
your ears. It's a lot
Educate
of
me.
moving parts, man. I don't know. It's yeah, Meg.
Mm.
I don't even not because I look when Megan and Devon divorced. I was like, okay, I have my thoughts, but honestly, they're one couple that have divorced, and I feel like I still like them both. Probably
Yeah,
even
me
more.
too.
I be invested in them as
Me
individuals even
too.
more now that they're divorced.
Yeah.
Devon be preaching at one of the churches that
Yeah.
I follow. I listen to his
Hmm.
messages. He has a great message. When he did that Cheetos, Hot Flaming Hot Cheetos movie,
Yes, he
and was
did.
on
I
the
saw the
I like
interview with that.
Devon and the way that he even talked. He's super graceful. The way he's talked about being divorced, and he's
Even
like feels.
her.
I haven't really heard her speak much on the divorce, but I
No,
feel like
no, him talk. I'm saying even him, the way he talks about her, when in the interviews that I've
yes,
heard, people, of course, reference her, bring her up.
yes, and he's super
Yeah,
graceful, and he's not, and I felt like one of the times I heard him say like, yeah, I'm devastated. Like
he did, and she
I
was
was
with
like
Jonathan Major at the
the
time.
time. Yeah, so I mean, I'm like, I don't think I was even a huge fan of his at all when they were married. Not like intentionally. I just wasn't really following really what they had going on like that. But I've been when they got divorced, and she's just unbelievably gorgeous. So I'm like looking at her like, now what kind of
What?
squat and master cleanse regimen and genetics is going into this type of a beautiful black woman
Being
being
rich,
constructed.
being
That
rich.
right. So I mean, I've
I'm
definitely I
sorry,
love.
I don't know this woman. It could be she ain't got no kids, so you know what?
She
She could be
doesn't
doing
have
it the natural
kids.
way.
Who knows? But I'm just saying, like when they got divorced, I loved seeing her still like flourish and doing her career. She
Yeah, she's
didn't seem like
gorgeous,
she
drop dead
was.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she seemed like okay, yes, this is hard, but I'm still pushing
Pushing
forward. I'm
through,
doing
yeah.
things that make me happy that serve me, and the same for him. So to see her kind of that's why I'm saying it seems like being with attached to somebody who's anybody, not Jonathan Majors. Insert accused man here with it. She could have been with for her to be with anybody that's in the type of situation that he's in. To me, it's like
Yeah,
this is crazy because she's not new to Hollywood. She's not new to the industry. She
exactly. She already
knows.
knows. She been knowing this for since she was a little girl.
She knows the effects that this can have on her career. So I'm really surprised. I'm like, this is really surprising to me. I can't say
Yeah.
that I'm not for it because hey, look, y'all don't know
Love who
if
you
I
love.
pull up to the scene with
Your ceiling missing.
somebody's son with a missing tooth or a full grill. I, my
Now
man,
you
my man,
had
my
me
man,
at
and I don't
grill.
want to. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Now
So
shut up.
shout out to you, Megan, but it is a little odd
Yeah,
for me.
that's why I don't
I'm
like it.
not gonna lie.
I just
It is a little
the
odd.
I just don't like it because I do feel like it's going to hurt her career more than it will help her career. So I'm a little, and again, love who you love, but I'm a little just I don't
Odd.
like this, Megan. I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, to each his own. Don't listen to me. I got my man, so and I'm gonna stick beside him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
oh,
stick
y'all!
beside him.
I got a mic now, y'all. I didn't have it. That was the
That
perfect
target. That was we got our
shoot.
mics. That's okay. We're gonna have them next time. Ready?
Next time,
Let me
I'm
tell
gonna be
you,
hot
I
and
got
ready,
that
ready,
mic,
ready.
and my grandbaby. I don't. I he is. I don't know what he gonna be when he grow up, and I ain't gonna push him to be nothing. But baby, he be on that microphone just as making up songs and singing his heart
Are
out, and
you
he. Oh
serious?
my God, he loves that mic. He be looking for it. He just sing his little heart out. Oh
I
my God,
love
and he
it.
be screaming singing. I said,
Thank you,
look at that
cuz.
baby.
Thank you. Mic drop. Yes. I got my man quotable. Now that's a direct quote, okay?
I got my man. I ain't worried about yours. All right. Well, this was a interesting, fun topic. Hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed.
Kind of more serious, I feel like, than we talked about in a minute.
In a
That was
good
kind of a
minute.
real, yeah, that was a real topic.
Hmm.
Hope y'all enjoyed the convo with us tonight. We are gonna wrap it on up. We're gonna be with y'all for some more weeks this
Mhm.
month. So
Mhm.
make sure
Mhm.
y'all keep
Mhm.
tuning in every Thursday around 8. Say around 8. It should be about
Ish.
8 every Thursday around 8. But we'll
Ish.
be live again in January. So we'll definitely get y'all on the socials. Make sure y'all follow us on social media. What's your handle, sis?
What is my handle? Social media. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Mahogany
think what is mine.
underscore owl. Mahogany underscore owl on Instagram. I'm not on the Facebook, but you can find me on the Tickety Talk. And what is my name on the Tickety Talk? It's just my name, Alnisa. Oh crap, Alnisa Alnisa Myers on the Tickety Talk, and I just be chopping it up, posting food and just my cooking channel. It's my cooking channel basically.
It's
It's
good, y'all.
that's all it is. It's just my cooking channel.
It's really good, but don't go over there if you're hungry or if you can't cook, cause hmm,
Okay.
sucks for you.
What's your handle, sis?
Oh, I don't know what mine is on a TikTok. I have not posted anything. I just go over there for laughs and
Let me find it.
enjoyment. I don't know what my actual. I have two. Oh, at low_5. Is that it? Because
Oh, I don't know.
the
I don't
name
follow
is
that one.
don't listen to me, so I don't know. It's spelled
Oh,
don't listen to
at
me, but
low
at
L
low
E A
underscore.
U X
We're
underscore F
aunties, so
I.
I'm not 100% sure how you gonna get to follow me on that. It's just I don't
We're
really know. I'm sorry.
aunties.
But on Instagram it's Lo Jolie, LeauxJolie, Lo Jolie. So yeah, we'll post on our social media when we're going live, and y'all make sure y'all keep up with us there. I'm looking forward to the holidays, and
Happy
yeah,
holidays.
we're gonna have a lot to fill y'all in on the next time we see you in January live.
Yay. This has been
Enjoy your
fun.
holidays, guys. You
Oh,
got
love
a
you, sis.
quote for us, sis?
Love your Hawks jersey, holiday
Thank
jersey.
you. Yes, this is courtesy of Brother B. I wore it last year at the Christmas bar crawl, and I have it. We're coming up on the bar crawl again this weekend, and I still have it. So yeah.
Okay, well, he didn't want it back, huh? He might after
He
this though.
he has a lot of Christmas sweaters. When
Okay.
we share a car, so I went to his house after work today. He was like, "Oh, you wearing the Christmas sweater?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got it from you." He was like, "Yeah, I think I let you wear it last year." I'm like, "And I still
You
got
did.
it."
That's
Yes, it
hilarious.
did.
That's something that we can definitely report back on. This will be my first time. Oh, thanks, Aunt Yvonne. We
Congratulations to you,
appreciate
Auntie.
you
Thank you for
joining
supporting
us.
us.
That was really sweet of you. So happy you were able to join.
Yes.
But we'll be going to the bar crawl this weekend with the fam. So I'm looking forward to that. I am. But I do have a quote. It's a relationship quote. A
Okay.
healthy relationship will never require you to sacrifice your friends, your dreams, or your dignity. And
Very good.
on that note, toodles.
Bye, y'all.